Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for being here today. Let's see. Let me get the camera set the way I really want it. And let's not chop off that much of my head. All right, so welcome everybody. What we're going to be doing here today is 5 minutes of Reiki. And then after that, I'm going to be staying to finish out an hour, and I'll be answering questions or helping people figure out affirmations or bringing through messages from Sacred Spirit, whatever your pleasure will be. But for right now, let's go ahead and focus on the Reiki. And so with the Reiki, I'm just setting the intention for whatever is for your highest and best good for each of you as individuals. And this Reiki is good for those of you who are watching right now, as well as those of you who tune in later, because Spirit is not limited by time or by space. Please excuse the noise there. I'm going to turn my phone on silent really quickly. All right, so this is going to be a fantastic time for you guys to ask any questions that you have about Reiki. I certainly don't mind answering them, and I am a Reiki master of the Usui line, so I'm qualified to answer those types of questions too. So let's just get this started. All right, so we are starting Reiki at 7:43. That means we're going to be finishing it up at 48 after the hour. Ms. Angela, hello, hello, welcome. Glad you're in the room. Yeah, rain is refreshing. We have a red flag fire watch where I am, so we could use the rain. We could use the rain. We've already had fires around here that are pretty bad, and we're only in April. We started on in the end of February or March. February, I think. Chakoya, hello, hello, welcome. So what are you ladies using your Reiki for today? And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Send some of it our way. We'll take it. We'll take it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. You've got rain and storms there. We have a fire warning. All the way through the weekend, too. If anybody has questions about Reiki, this is the time to ask those questions. Gotcha, gotcha. Is it your left arm? Overall health, we like it. It's your right arm. Oh, well, hello. I don't know my left from my right. I can just hear people in basic training, the TI, saying you're a military left. Whenever you turn the wrong way when you're marching, that's what they say. Airman, you're a military left. I've always been a little directionally challenged. Two more minutes of Reiki left. So it's a little extra special challenge, is it? So, Angela, I want you to start visualizing writing easily and well with that arm. And what you'll find is you'll see opportunities come up where you get information or help with healing or Maybe you have ideas that are yours that Spirit nudges into your mind about what you can do with that situation. Sometimes the Reiki will heal it all right up itself. But a lot of times the Reiki just paves the way for us to find our healing. You know that from having Reiki with me before. You know that. Ba-da-da-da. One more minute of Reiki. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. I appreciate it. I'm assuming it was one of y'all, either Jacoya or Angela. Happy Friday. All right, let's wrap up the Reiki. Okay, if you guys want help with an affirmation or a message from Spirit or a question answered, then just go ahead and put that in the chat. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and clear my cards and get them ready to rock and roll. Excuse me. I'm using my big Raven Dreams cards or Dream Ravens, something like that. So they take a little bit longer to clear just because they're so much bigger to hold on to. Oops. All righty. Okay, so Miss Angela, you are going to be first on my list today. Angela Lukes. And question is, this coming week, where's my calendar? So today is the 7th, right? No, today is the 6th. I might have put the wrong date on this. Oops. So today is the 6th, so we want to say by the end of day on the 14th. Will Angela be moving into the senior apartments. By the end of the day on the 14th of May. That's how we're going to ask that question. Thank you for putting a timing on that. I appreciate that. And then Sequoia, you're going to be number 2 with a message from Spirit. All right. All right. We've got a quiet night. Everybody must be out for Friday, huh? Friday night. I don't remember the rest of that song. All right, let's see. Will Miss Angela be moving into the senior apartments by the end of the day on the 14th of May of this year? Well, I want to say yes. The thing is that I've got a tie on the table, and I'm not so sure that I like how it's ending. So we've got a 2 of Cups, which basically that talks about mutual attraction. So this tells me that things look good, at least right now, that you would like to be there and they would like to have you there. I've got an Ace of Pentacles, which shows that you receive some type of gift or opportunity pretty early in the week. And then I've got the High Priestess showing up in the middle of the week, and I'm not sure what a High Priestess would have to do with moving. I'm having a hard time putting this actually into context. I would say that it has to do with that gift that you're receiving. There's something that you know about that gift that is not being told, but you're picking it up intuitively. Gift or opportunity. And then we've got the Queen of Swords showing up here. That's you putting on your business head, figuring out what you have to do to make things happen. And then we've got the 4 of Cups, which is what I don't like, because this talks about basically having a pity party. And in the context of this, I don't know why you would have a pity party unless you're not actually moved in there by the end of the day on the 14th, in spite of your planning. You know what? Here's what I think. Here's what I think with this tie. I think that with that Ace of Pentacles, you do have the opportunity to move in. I think there's some loose ends that you want to tie up before you actually move in. And I think also once you get in, I think by the end of the week, there's something going on that is unexpectedly disappointing about actually being in there. But I do think you're going to be in there. I think maybe they're going to be, I don't know, switching the apartment they've told you and the view's not as good, or, you know, maybe you move in there and the air conditioner doesn't work and so you have to get that fixed, you know, or have them fix it. But I think you're going to be in there, but I think there's something going on that's disappointing by the time you get to the end of the week. Something that is just going to have to be worked through. It's not a terrible thing. It's not a tower. Okay. So that's what I've got for you, Ms. Angela. Gabby Sanchez. Hello, hello. I'm fantastic, my dear. How are you? All right, let's see. Message from Spirit for Shakoya. What do we have? What do we have? You're quite welcome. Shakoya. Shakoya. That's interesting. Dang it, Shakoya. You always have the most interesting readings. You must be beautiful because you've always got guys showing up in your readings, man. That's all I can say. So let's look at your situation. You have the Knight of Cups covered by the Knight of Swords in reverse. So in this one, you have two guys showing up here, okay? Now, Knight of Cups does talk about somebody expressing an interest in you, somebody saying how much they really like you, maybe even offering, you know, a date, something like that, okay? Now, Knight of Swords in reverse, this makes somebody unreasonably grumpy. All right, because my Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, he's kind of grumpy. And here's the thing. I think that this person who's being really grumpy, I think they're going to be like trying to stalk you about, you know, well, what are you saying when this guy asks you out? What did you tell him? Where are you going to be going? You know, they're going to be trying to stalk you. If they happen to be able to locate you on a GPS some way, they're going to be keeping track of you. Whatever way that they can stalk you with that Knight of Swords in reverse, they're going to be. And the feeling on this is that this is somebody who's really possessive and really jealous. Now, it's interesting because I don't really know that you're actually with anybody. Like, I don't know that anybody would really have a reason to be, you know, doing all this extra here. Let's look at your best advice here. Yee. Best advice comes up as the Lovers in reverse. This basically says, you know, there's going to be somebody, probably both of these people, that you're not really seeing eye to eye on. I mean, I think this one person's going to be expressing themselves. Well, it's not very pleasant, that's for sure. I think this one person's going to be expressing themselves and how much they care about you, but I don't think you're on that same page with that other person. And then this other person that's having a fit and that's being all stalkerish, I don't see you really getting along very well with that person either. So this Lovers in reverse is basically saying, whether it's best advice or a heads up, it's basically saying, man, don't be partnering up with these people. All right, so here's the thing though. Seven of Cups in reverse says focus. When it's right side up, it's daydream. Think about what you could do to make your life better. When it's in reverse, this says just pick something, anything that would make your life better and start working on it. Focus on it. Okay? And you want to focus on something. With this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, there's something in your life that already makes you feel secure. Okay? Probably work. And this basically says focus on taking whatever that is that makes you feel secure. Focus on taking that to the next level. Don't worry so much about these jokers. Whatever. They are jokers. Focus on you. Focus on your own stability, your own security in the world, on providing for yourself. That way you get away from this person who, I feel like this person doesn't even know you that well to be saying that they really like you. And this other one that's all stalkerish, like it's self-obvious why you wouldn't want to be focusing on them. Shikoya, we got to do some Reiki about your relationships, girlie. I'm telling you. I think I've been telling you that for a while. These readings aren't getting any better, honey bunny. Get a hold of me. Let's make a plan. Let's make a plan. Gabby, are you still in the room? What would you like? Message from Spirit, help with an affirmation, or do you have a question? Ba-da-da-da. Kind of realizing I probably should have brushed my hair out again before I got on camera. You guys see the real me. Ba-ba-da-da. Anybody else in the room that would like help with an affirmation, a message from Sacred Spirit, or a question answered? Because if not, I'm going to be disappearing. I'm going to give about 2 minutes for the delay for any kind of answers to show up. And then if nothing shows up, I'm going to be out of here, man. Move on over to TikTok, where I know people will want to have some help. I'll brush my hair first. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Welcome to whoever just walked in the room. Would you like help with an affirmation to help you reach a target or goal? Would you like a question answered? Or would you like a message from Sacred Spirit? Just tell me what you need in the chat. I'm not in the habit of psychically reading what people need and then coming up with it. I like you guys to actually say so. I think that would be putting out a little bit of a ridiculous amount of energy. Thank you for whoever else gave me that thumbs up there. I do appreciate it. Everybody, don't forget, share this video so that I can help more people. I like to help more people. That would come up as a 7 of Pentacles. I don't think so. Because that would be a regular paycheck. Now, if you were getting some kind of bonus from Social Security, that might come up as a gift. But I don't think Social Security gives bonuses. So I think it's a different gift. Or opportunity. It's a gift or opportunity. It may be that getting your Social Security and gives you an opportunity to do something that you wouldn't be able to do until you got it. But that's kind of stretching it, really. Maybe. I mean, gifts can come from anywhere. You can have a gift come from God and you're just walking down the road and you see a $100 bill just flapping in the grass. I consider that a gift from God, especially if there's nobody around that might possibly be able to claim it. I've had that happen before, but it was a $10 bill. A $100 bill would have been fantastic too, but I appreciated that 10 at the time. This was before I knew I was psychic. I was walking home from an Albertsons grocery store where I worked in the deli. And I was whooped. And it was about 1.5 miles from home, and I used to just walk because I didn't see the point of driving a truck 1.5 miles just to park it. It takes just as long almost. And I came across the median. There was like this grass median. And I happened to look down, and there was a $10 bill just waving in the grass right where I crossed. All right, well, I don't see anybody else asking for any kind of help, so it's time for me to take off and go where somebody needs me. Thank you guys very much for being here. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all the next time around. Peace out.